Now I am.
Okay, we'll get underway with the broadcast, and we will then do a daily newspaper section after that. We will start with Gary Cotterill from Sky Sports News. Gary, where you go?
Thanks, Adrian. Hello, Thomas.
Hi.
Team news, please.
We were like everybody on the training pitch today, except for Ben Chilwell, of course, and for Reece James, who has a bit muscular problems after his last 3 matches, not at his injured legs, the other leg, but still, and we need examination. We thought he could be maybe on the pitch today, but he couldn't, so we need further examinations to see what's going on.
I was going to ask you about Reece, because obviously he's so important. He's proved it again. You have to
Yeah.
be really careful now. The games are coming thick and fast. He's played in every game since he came back.
Yes, and he felt it during the match, and that's why we took him out, and it didn't get better. So we are worried, and but still we need like some more details and some more information. So today will be like some further examinations. It was obvious what he gives to our team and can give to our team, so not good news at the moment.
I know you don't know. You've made that clear, but do you fear it's a big setback?
A setback for sure. I hope not a big one.
And you say Ben Chilwell isn't obviously training with the rest, but he has been out on the grass.
Yeah, I think they did a photo, no? And I think they did the photo during the 1 minute he was out. So it feels like this. So nobody saw him. It was like we were all like super excited, but it was just to the weather was made it possible that he can do the exercise he normally does inside outside. So they made him smell the grass and get him a bit excited, but nothing like, and not even close to football team training, whatever. No.
So you're not changing your prognosis about seeing him before the end?
No chance.
Kai Havertz, is he undroppable at the moment?
Well, nobody's undroppable, but if he plays like this, and if he stepped up in his mentality, in his game, and he's very, very good, has a huge influence physically and from his quality in our game, and that's why he's very, very important. He's in a good shape. He turned things around again for himself. He was very strong in the beginning of the season, and then he had like some weeks ago a bit of spell where we did not feel him so involved like we feel him now, and he fought his way out. So full credits to him. It's the absolutely right mentality, and he shows how important he can be, and it's very, very important for us.
Do you take personal pride in that?
Me? No, I don't take the pride. Is no, absolutely not. It's on him. He stepped up and he made the players take care of themselves, that they are on the pitch, and if they're on the pitch, they need to take care that they stay on the pitch, and he did absolutely this. He was like a bit like down, and he had struggles to fight for it and to know how to fight for it, and then he stepped up. We spoke, but it is like more or less a daily thing, and he changed again his attitude, used his physique, used his body, and went day by day, and was more and more impressive, and he's in a very, very good shape since long time, and nothing has changed in the relationship, and he's we always trusted him, and he shows his potential. He's still very young, and it's very good.
Finally from me, congratulations again to you and the team for playing well and winning with everything that's going on outside. Have you had any updates? It seems there are a lot of people interested in buying the club, which is good news. Do you hope it's done as soon as possible?
Well, to have clarity is always better than to have uncertainty, but I have to say we produced performances, and we produced results in times of global uncertainty, and also in club-wise uncertainties, that makes us proud and shows us maybe more important to be proud. It shows that we can trust in ourselves, and gives us a lot of trust in the culture of the club, in the culture here at Cobham, and this is gives us good feeling from. So we have the culture right, and we have the attitude right, and we can focus even if things are uncertain. In the moment, I have absolutely no more information than you have, for sure, and that's why no updates on that.
John, 5 Live.
Hi Thomas.
All right.
Can you tell us what it's been like and how difficult maybe it has been for the last 2 weeks trying to continue as normal and prepare for games given what is surrounding the club?
Yeah, not so difficult, I have to say, because I think the big credit is to the club and what the club and the people who work at the club, and I mean really everybody who is here in Cobham, but also from, I mean the culture is created from top to bottom, and then it bounces back from bottom to top, but it's I have the feeling that it's for everybody since day one clear why you work here and how you work here and how you behave and what it takes to be member of Chelsea staff and Chelsea team, and this helps because things are so clear and people are very devoted and very committed to what they're doing, and I said very often it is an incredible amount but also of support, but a quality of support is outstanding. And this is what I mean, and that creates a certain atmosphere, and once you have this can protect you in uncertain times, or if things get a bit awkward and distracting. It always has an effect, but it calms you down, and this is, so the huge credit is for the club in general and for the organization, and we have to take care about it, me, myself, foremost. We have to take care about this, and then it is possible.
And are you updated regularly on what's going on about a possible takeover, or do you just leave that to
Not so much. I mean, I'm in regular exchange, like always, with Petr and Marina, but not in too much details, I have to say.
You spoke about Kai Havertz and his good form, which obviously means Romelu Lukaku is probably not getting the time that he would want. What's his state of mind? Do you have to manage him quite carefully?
Yes, of course. It's not easy in the moment for him, but he's a member of the team and an important member of the team, and there are other players at certain times who are not happy because the biggest problem is that we can only start 11 players, and a lot of players think, and they have a reason, that they are regular starters for us and can be regular starters. Kai, there's always a chance because Kai can also play more positions than only number one. We can also play with double strikers, like we played in the second half against Burnley, and we played in Luton second half with 2 strikers. So there's always a chance. It's not only Romelu, it's also Timo, and it's sometimes one of the midfielders. But that's also like the quality. It's the quality, and that makes in the end the difference. Romelu fights for it like everybody else, and this is what we need. And he is as positive as he can be. Of course, he does not like the situation. Nobody likes the situation, but he handles it very, very professionally. And I try to do my best to be respectful and supportive, like for everybody else.
And just one final one on Andreas Christensen. Is there any news on his contract? I mean, do you expect him to stay basically?
Well, it's in doubt, no. I mean, we hear the rumors, and the situation with Andreas is also since many weeks clear, and we are not happy about it because me personally and club representatives, we think that it's best for him to stay, and we rely heavily on him. He did not sign yet, so you cannot not communicate. if this is also a signal to us, and communication from his side is that he did not sign until now, so we have to consider the possibility that he leaves us. Will we like it? No. Will we live with it? Yes. Things are not personal, never should be personal, but yeah, this can happen, but I have no further information. No, like not information that I don't want to share, no information at the moment.
Okay, James, talk sport.
Thomas, there are some suggestions that Christensen could be off to Barcelona. Is there any information you have on that? And if that was the case, would that affect his availability for you up until the end of the season?
I don't think so, because like I said, if things happen, I try, and normally it's the best thing not to take them personal. If things like this happen, then he's still our player, and we will do what's best for us until his contract. He's a Chelsea player. That's the point. He knows that we appreciate him a lot. I think it's a crucial point at his Chelsea career in the moment. I think it's a crucial point where he has the chance to in the perfect age, in the perfect moment regarding the situation, the system in which we play, the guys who play at his side. Giving all these, considering all these circumstances, it's for me the decisive moment for him to step up and be a huge Chelsea player for the next years. If he decides otherwise, I will not take it personally. And it is in the end not important if I understand it or not, but I will treat him as my player until the very last day if he behaves how we behave here.
Do you think you found the best position now for Kai Havertz, and is he now your best option in that central forward?
Well, in the moment he plays, and it's because he deserves to play, and he deserves because he gives so much to the team. I think he can play all three positions up front. He can also play as a double striker. There's not so much different, but in the moment he digs in this central position and he does well.
And finally from me, Jurgen Klopp was speaking the other day about how Man City and Liverpool are pushing each other to insane levels, is what he said. How far away do you think Chelsea are? Do you think you've got everything you need here to be able to reach those levels in the next couple of years?
Yes, we have everything. This is clear. There's no hiding, there's no excuses. We have everything. This club provides everything. The culture that we talked about, the culture, the infrastructure, the squad, the mentality. We have everything what it needs. It's on us to push and to not lose the contact. There are some reasons why the gap opened, but I think there are always numerous reasons. But it's not the moment to complain, not the moment to be too negative. We have what it takes, and we will join the race.
Olivia, PLP.
Hi Thomas.
Hi.
Form's been pretty good across the last 8 or 9 games. The only defeat coming in the League Cup final. Is it important that carries on at this time in the season, especially not to be drawn into a top 4 race, given where Chelsea have been 1, 2 or 3 up until now?
Yeah, and we want to stay where we are at least, and take what we can get from the guys above us. But as we just talked about, Man City and Liverpool, they show you that they produce these kind of results consistently throughout every month, and they don't dip or they don't drop in performance and points wise in certain months over a certain period. So this is what happened to us. I think that the COVID situation in certain moments and the injury situation caught us and had a huge influence on our points. But it's not isolated, and I agree with you. I think that we get better and better in the moment. We get our form back, and we play again a bit more fluent, a bit more active, a bit more lively. So in this also a bit again more and more attractive, nicer to watch. We can feel the group stronger and stronger, and this is how we got the results. And this is the good news. We managed before to get results, which was good to overcome a period, and what other teams also do. And this is pretty much it. Of course, we try to win the game tomorrow, and of course we have respect. It's a away game in Premier League, and if you look at our schedule, the next 4 matches come within the shortest possible time. So we need to be spot on.
And just quickly, one on Norwich. Of course, these games at this stage of the season especially can be very, very difficult given the situation Norwich are in. Really, really struggling. Do you expect it to be, I don't know, more of a challenge is the right word than sort of the home game, the 7-0? Sure, because this was exceptional, and this happens like once a season. If it happens once a season, and would be a big mistake to draw any conclusions from this game. We did not use it in preparation, and we will not use it. We analyzed the last matches from Norwich. They have a new coach. They have a bit a new style in defending and approaching the games. So yeah, there's a lot has changed, and this should not affect our mindset. This is absolutely clear. This is anyway very, very important to consistently also forget too much praise and stay humble and keep on going again and again in this kind of league.
this is what the two top clubs at the moment, the two top teams, not top club, the two top teams show since years, and this is where we want to join. And if we want to join, yeah, of course we are like they are the underdogs. They have nothing to lose. These are these kind of situations, and we handle these kind of situations very well. We know what it takes, and it's on us to deliver.
Okay, we're going to do Nick and then Simon and James Ollie to finish. Nick.
Hi, Thomas.
Hi.
Obviously, Chris Lewis, another one who's coming into form, it seems. And what do you think he needs to do, or does he need to do anything to hit his potential? Is he sort of on course now, or is there anything specific?
He's in a good moment and in a good form, and it's a good link up between him, Mason, and Kai. So they have assists together. They are decisive. They have goals. For me, Christian needs and what he can bring to the team is his physicality and his ability to hit high intensity on very repetitively and on a high frequency. This is the focus, and from there he's the other thing is that he has the ambition and the natural hunger and ambition to arrive in the 6-yard box, and this is good, and this is what we need, and he needs to focus. He needs to focus on these things and start from there. And if he does, and if he feels the physical fitness, the physical ability to do so, he can have a huge influence in our game.
Simon.
Hi Thomas. How important is it, given this is takeover related, to limit the instability caused by takeover, to have Marina and Petr part of the next regime, as it were?
Part of the next
regime,
that will, yeah, part of the next. Yeah, this will not be my choice, and this is a part of it. I can only tell you that until now it was an excellent relationship, and a relationship that worked so well for me, and hopefully for the two others, to take these decisions and to have the updates in a small circle of communication and of responsibility, and hopefully it will stay like this, but I have no influence in it and no information if it will.
Last question, James Ollie.
Hi Thomas, you've talked about Christensen already. You've got a couple of other players who obviously are out of contract this summer. Is the uncertainty over the ownership affecting those talks, or can the club make decisions about contracts regardless of who the owner is going to be?
This actually, I cannot answer the question. I don't know. Does it have an effect on the players? Maybe we need to ask the players, and on the club, I don't know. I think that we are like capable, and I hope that we will be capable. Right now, it's still, what is it, March?
Yes.
Yeah, it's still March. And we have some time, but of course, like there are some situations that we want to have solved, and we couldn't solve them, in what reason soever. This is not an ideal situation. On top of it, the players do very well who are concerned, we have to say, and also for that, credit to the players. But it shows you like the mentality here in the club and in the building, that this is also normal for them to deliver, despite their personal contractual situation, and this is what we rely on. And of course, hopefully we will have the chance to stay in talks and solve the things how we want them to solve for us.
Okay, cameras off please. That's the end of the broadcast section.